my crafty friends. This is Debbie with Yarn Market, and today I'm doing use your scraps. I'm actually going to do this on the back side of this because this is actually on the magazine page, so it's super thin, and I kind of wanted these all a little bit firmer. So I went through my scrap box, found all kinds of different scraps. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these or this might be too dark. I haven't decided on that one. But just all different items here. So just things left over. This was from a, what was this for? This was Get Messy Art. This is a challenge that I did. So there's some pieces left over there. I'll have to remember the challenge, Get Messy. That Get Messy is the one who put it on. I might have to go back and look at that and see. I'll put a link to that challenge, but okay. So there we go. Here's this. All I'm going to do is I'm going to use my glue stick. This is just the one that I like, the Scotch permanent glue stick. And just go from there. Just put a little bit on here. This I know is from Artie Mays. This is one of her printables. Just kind of a leftover piece. So I think I'll just stick this in the corner. Now I know there's only one piece of this in there, but that's okay. There we go. Let's see. Isn't this cool looking? Oh, look, there's stuff on the other side. Okay, maybe I should use that. That would be cool, huh? Now you don't have to, I mean, if there's an area that doesn't have glue, because I am going to go over this with the latex. I just made everything, you know, secure, but I'll probably just flip that up and get something under it. Right now I'm just using the pieces that I have. You know, the smaller pieces that I'm going to put on there, and then I'll trim up some that I might need. This is just a piece of a map. I'm not even sure, like, I can tell what it's from. Oh, Miami. So this is Florida. Trying to recognize something in there. I'll get a little bit of glue there, so I can get that down. You know, it doesn't really even matter what you put on here. Like, see, this part has something about the different layers, I guess. I'm not sure. But then it has the index on this side that I like. So let's see. Do we want to use some wrapping? This is very distinct, so I'm not sure. Because I kind of want it more, you know, abstract. Not so much in your face. Not so, you know what I mean? Like the character, you know, who the character is. So I don't think I want that. Let's see, do we want all of that on there? Why not? I got a little bit bumpy here, but that'll all work out. I think the bumps are just texture. Here, a little bit up there. So yeah, both, and I think this will work out, and I can put this in my memory keeping journal. Is the whole purpose of this doing both sides, and then that way I don't have to decorate the other side. I think I'm going to cut this down or tear this down a little bit just to get some. Yeah, I think I like the text more though, sort of than the colors. Maybe I'll flip that over though the next time I use it. Let's see. I do like these edges though, the way they kind of overlap and they're all rough looking. Let's see, I have quite a, that's the envelope. This is just a blue envelope. I guess it has dark blue and light blue. Gives you options. I think I'm gonna go in with some of the brown paper now. It's just that packaging that's always all crinkly. See, I usually go from one corner to the next, and this time I didn't do it. I'm just kind of going around. Okay, is the page still in there? Trying to make sure that you guys can see the whole thing. That's why sometimes I shift. And you can, you can actually make wrinkles in this. It's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll just continue to use that. Like I said, I'm not sure about the black there. So let's kind of get some rough edges here. This is a nice piece. All the color in there. Now you can use black. Like I said, I just think this piece here is kind of dark. I don't know. Let's see, I'm just getting rid of the white. Oh. So I only have a couple boxes. They're not very big. Just trying to, use what I have. Just get these used up, and then maybe we'll go through and probably actually toss some in the bin just because there's too many. Let's see, I'm not sure which way I want to go with this. I think I want to maybe go this way. I'm just trying to cover up that piece of white there on the map. There we go. Yes, and I do know I use rectangles and squares. That's just who I am. I know some people can put all different sizes and shapes in it. And this is okay. It's not that bad. It's not complete, straight edges. So, but we'll make that one work. Except I'm going to wait just on that one. Might need that for a filler. See, we have this. Should I cut this down or just put it on there? I think I'm just going to put this one on there. Put it up here. We'll go, what is this one? Horizontal this way. And I do have this too. These are just things that I was stamping, which just says happy. I'm gonna just put that on there. Put the whole thing on there. Why not? I haven't used it for anything, so. And it can still be, a little bit covered up. With other pieces. That's just coffee dyed paper, and I just did some stamping with a happy image. Let's see, this might look good up here. Like I said, the glue stick really, it just, helps you get those pieces down. And then, you don't have to, then you just go back in with something else. Let's see, maybe I could use this up here now. Yeah, we just use the other side. of the, that's the Atlas page. I have a weird piece there, but that's okay. I'll just wait and see what happens with that. Because, you know, whatever I cut these down into, or, well, actually, this one's not going to be cut down, but it'll probably be covered up. It's not gonna, those weird little junctures there of the paper are not really going to be that big of a deal. Let's see, do we have any with a little bit of plain? Oh, we have this. This is kind of plain. The little like postcard, whatever that is. So I'm trying not to destroy the other pieces there. Like I said, a lot of this is going to be probably covered up. Okay, let's see if I can just get rid of the white. There we go. Okay, this was quick. I'm using bigger pieces, that's probably why. I mean, some of my scraps are just big. Let's see how much of this area I can cover up. Then just have a little small area down there. Down here. You guys might not be able to tell because of it's the magazine. Let me just get this a rub down here. But I think everything's covered up except for that piece right there. So let me get us a little bit more on there. Like I said, that's a strange little juncture we got going there, but I think it'll work out in the end. So I was going to use these, but I don't even think that's big enough to put in there. It's not quite big enough. Maybe I'll go back in with some more blue. We'll put blue over here. Let's see. Let's get like a crazy little piece over here. Okay, that looks good like that. I'll cut that off. Okay. If you're not too picky with it, it'll probably go a lot quicker. Yeah, I know. I get sometimes a little too picky with stuff. So I think that's why it takes me a little while. I'm going to cut the blue off. Just there. Now this isn't, that magazine page, I kind of lost some of the, it's 11 across, but it's only like 8 1/4 this way. And that's why I stopped using the magazine page, because it was throwing off my size. Now I could use this for something else and not have to worry about that. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with the medium paste. Matte medium. So I don't really know if this stuff needs to be shaken or not. Let's see, I kind of want to move these papers out of the way. I'll definitely have to wash my mat. Okay. Sorry guys, that was probably a little bit loud. I just find the easier way to use that is just to dump it. Just to squirt it on there and then just move it around. So now any of those pieces that weren't laying down quite right is getting a coat of the matte medium paste. I don't even know if I'm calling this stuff the right thing. And it'll probably wrinkle like some of the paper, but that's just texture. This does kind of, you know, when you move this around with your paintbrush, it kind of gives it that, like that oil painting look, where you can see the brush strokes, which I like. I mean, not everybody likes it, so I'll just have to decide if you like that or not. You could probably just do this like on a print and make it look like an oil painting. A little bit more down here. And you can dry this, as long as there's no plastic on it, you can dry it. The plastic will melt. Like say if you had, I don't know what plastic material you might have. Oh, see, okay, yeah. That's gonna stick. Move that back down. There we go. Now I just, I'll probably just let this air dry because I'm not gonna use it right away. But I am really liking using up my scraps like this. I'll probably always have scraps, so this will be a never-ending project, but I do want to use them. And just a little bit of everything in there. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks so much for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers and my current subscribers, and any comments you guys have, please put them in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching. You guys have a great day. Till next time. Bye-bye.